We're talking with Steve Chapman of Get Your Fish On YouTube channel. So I wanted to throw at you a few of the things out there and kind of get your feelings. And I wanted to start off with the information rules. And you can pick whatever organization. I love that you're laughing because pick whatever organization you want. But let's talk about the information rule because I've got some thoughts on the whole thing myself.
I think if we didn't have the rule, the people who had the most money behind them, the backers, the whole 9 yards, they would dominate without any worries. I think it needs to be updated in certain instances. Like, no disrespect to Scott Martin. We're not trying to throw Scott Martin under the bus at anybody. I think if we got rid of the rule, I think we would be in a lot worse cases than what's happening. I think in Bass's instance, they're enforcing it. All the anglers wanted them to enforce it better, harder. And when they did, now they're getting caught.
So I wouldn't have to worry about that because I don't win any tournaments. But I could be that random guy, This week we're gonna be asking number 78 this week. That could be me. I struggle with the idea that we're going to hold guys accountable through truth verification tests or lie detector tests.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Like for you as a tournament angler, do you think that there needs to be a no information rule?
I do fish some stuff, but I live in California and we don't have no information rules. We occasionally have some off limit periods in our events, but there are no information rules. I kind of think you should just eliminate it. If you want to put a cutoff time on the water, that's fine. I really am a big fan of the Major League Fishing Cup events where those guys show up and they don't get to pre-fish.
I agree.
They just go out and they fish. I say you get all the information you want, but once these sites are announced, you can't go out to them at all.
Like I said, I think the one problem with the rule is that if you have really deep pockets, you could get more information than anything else.
I get if you have the no information rule, then you're going to have these guys go out and hiring guides and things like that. And that's not really a good look for a professional organization when the superstars are out there hiring guides and stuff like that. I am so tired of the drama that has sprung up over information. My gosh, if somebody wants to come and talk to me in the parking lot at a gas station, I want to be civil with a guy because I don't know how many, typical fans out there even know that there are these things called information rules. I mean, the hardcore people know it, but the guy that runs into you at the gas station, he may not know that.
Like, I don't even know if I've told this story. I got to be on the boat with Kevin Van Dam when he was with Elites. I don't even know what year it was. And it was the final day of practice and he was sight fishing over on Lake George. I swear to you, the size of the bass I saw on a bed just was, at that point in time, it was mind-boggling to me. And I yelled over to him, "Look at the size of that fish." And he was staring forward, wasn't fishing, had his hand on his pole, and he just politely turned around and said, "Steve, I can't tag that fish. You're not allowed to tell me." And I went, "What are you talking about?" Well, I'm a media person. What's? And he told me the whole rule, and I went, "Oh, I've just destroyed that." And he didn't mark it. He just kept trolling his boat forward. Here, I'd been doing radio for like 5 or 6 years at that point in time. Never knew what the no information rule is. But average fans probably do not know about that rule at all.
I'm Keith Neiswanger. This is the Bass 2 Anglers podcast. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you'd like to reach us, please send us a direct message on Instagram at Bass Tour Anglers Podcast. Take care. Be safe. We'll talk to you next time.